quickly, I want to ask you, why do pilots always ask us to turn off our phone when we are flying?
In the cockpits, we have a lot of communication devices there. And whenever these phones are receiving signals, it kind of disrupts your radio communication. Take for example, you have a radio stereo just in front of you, and you try to make a call. You start receiving some static feedback from the radio, like it's very, very distorting, very, very distorting. It's really annoying. So whenever you are in the airplane and the pilots want to start, making communication, that's why they always advise passengers to put their phone on, not to switch it off, just put it on flight mode. So
But they always tell us to switch it off, like turn off your phone.
Actually, some regulations, yeah, like in Europe, you don't switch off your phone. You also advise you to put it on airplane mode. It's mostly just for takeoff and landing. Because definitely, when you are airborne, you lose signal automatically. So whether it's on flight mode, on airplane mode, or flight mode, it doesn't really matter. But on ground, because most phones these days they have high reception, 5G. Some have 5G plus. So receiving that kind of signal disrupts your communication with the tower. So we try to minimize that. And if it's just one passenger, the distortion will not be much. But imagine you have a jet that has 200 passengers. Everybody has 5G, and the 5G is interfering with your communication. 200 powerful phones times 5G is going to be a lot. So to minimize that, we just try to advise to other passengers to put their phone on flight mode while we make our communication to ensure that safety is guaranteed. So we'll go here, wait till they talk. Make we no go hear something, they say turn left, to go turn right, go hit mountain. So,
And if person no turn off their phone, what thing go fit happen?
well, we try our possible best to avoid it. One thing our version is that when in doubt, ask question. So even when you don't seem to hear properly in the cockpit, you can always ask the air traffic controller to say again, or you can ask your co-pilot to read back if he heard properly. Sometimes you may hear particular stuff, you may think you heard the particular stuff. You can just always verify that you heard the right stuff. So basically, the reason for putting your phone on flight mode is to help improve our communication in the cockpit. Not that it's going to make the airplane crash or something, but just to improve the communication in the cockpit. Most aviation authorities now are embracing the fact that your phone can actually remain on throughout the whole flight. There's no need to turn it off. Whether your phone, your iPad, anything that can receive signal, just put it on airplane mode, just for that flight period. Then when you land, you can resume back and enjoy your life.
Guys, just for that flight period, please turn off your phone. What do you think? Put your comment below. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah,
really
I'm so
appreciate
grateful.
it.
Yeah, all right.